The 1-2. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. George Springer puts 2 on the board. 5 on the year, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The shortstop.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Line toward right center. To Shields. Well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. From the stretch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Will at the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Fouled off. Here comes the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, and it's a downpour right now. First an air and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Mazzara stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Left side, but well foul. Men on third with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 3 for 9. Hit in the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is DeShields. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll get it into second. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out on ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. Out to first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a run start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
To short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. And looking at the stats, it becomes pretty apparent they possess a lot of swing and miss stuff. Currently, they rank first in the league in strikeouts. And interestingly, they've also allowed the fewest home runs of any team in the league. As some of the pitchers told me, that combination is a reflection of the deception and movement they worked so hard to achieve. They said that talent only gets you so far, and a key to their success is the time and effort they put into studying film and perfecting their mechanics and pitch releases to get the most out of what they're offering up. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Now at the plate, Jeff Mathis. First pitch on its way. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Max Stassi is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. A ball and a strike.
Number 12, Max Stassi.
Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Stepping up now, Delino DeShields. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit hard to short. Turner has it. And there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that'll bring up the utility man, Chase Darno. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Down 0-2.
And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to take his hacks again, George Springer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, you don't see this very often, Natty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Reddick. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Springer over at second. Turner at first with no outs. Here's the 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Diaz will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away.
Diaz.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 delivery. Now that's popped up. Guzman over to his left. 2 down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. Aledmus Diaz will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ground ball right side. And the Rangers are in the hit column. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And this one will bounce into the wall. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The right fielder.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Gallo rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. So no one on. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.
Fans, our final line score tonight.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Houston Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-5. The Detroit Tigers totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. The Reds put together 10 total hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-2. The New York Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-3. The Indians had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-2. The Cubs got 12 hits in this one as they manhandled the Marlins 13-0. The Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-3. Zach Godley was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping lead the Diamondbacks to a victory over Atlanta 5-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The San Francisco Giants completed a 3-game series sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Nats 3-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. So coming to the plate, Delino DeShields. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 3.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kemp is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the strike with the breaking ball. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And not in time as the run scores.
That is fifth, the right fielder, number 30.
Ready now. No more.
Mazzara.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Texas Rangers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Texans. Charlie Morton is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Shelby Miller will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Now, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
This year against right-handed pitching, Altuve brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and the look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. A bouncer up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error. Here's Joey Gallo now. He drove in.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Stros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in
Leading off for the Astros, the third baseman, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Bregman.
Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, number 11 for him on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Coming in for his first at-bat, George Springer. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. His prior history in this matchup, batting at an even .400. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
The next 0-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
In now, Robinson Chirinos down the first baseline. One there to Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the first here at T-Mobile Park. It's now 1-0 Houston. Stepping in, D. Gordon. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
The second baseman, D.
Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Set to get his day started, Malik Smith, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Got him. And now a quick look at the
to watch. They lead the league in hits. They could do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
first pitch on its way from Verlander. Lays off 1-0. His line against Justin Verlander, he's totaled 4 hits in 37 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Encarnacion, a former member of the Cleveland Indians, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Fans, our final line.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they sank the Mariners 7-0. The Angels snapped a 9-game losing streak as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-4. Mike Minor was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Rangers took down the Orioles 4-3. Masahiro Tanaka twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 5-0. He is currently leading the American League in wins. The Indians launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-2. Avisail Garcia was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Rays defeated the Tigers 5-2. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The Boston Red Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they dethroned the Royals 9-1. The Giants got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 5-4. The Rockies earned the 3-game series sweep as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-5. They now have 5 straight wins. The Brewers finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-1. The win was their 7th in a row. Starling Marte had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Pirates took care of the Braves 9-5. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the National League. The Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-5. The Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as they secured a win in extra innings over the Padres 3-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where Charlie Morton gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He leads the team in the 2 most important power categories for me: home runs and RBIs. Driving in guys and being able to drive yourself in. He's an impressive hitter, and it should be fun watching him do his thing in this one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 2 for 4. The count now at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He went deep in the contest last night. Popped him up. Chirinos has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jimmy Yacobonis will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, every once in a while you're going to have one of those horror shows, and this guy had one in his last start. Wasn't able to get out of the first inning, took the loss, and it's probably been a long 4 days in between this start here today, so he's looking to forget about that one and at least go deep 4, 5, 6 innings into this one.
Now to the plate, George Springer. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Striding forward now is the DH, DJ LeMahieu, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Stewart is there. Let's see if they try it. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Nero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you, driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. The relay, but a heads-up play as 2 fielders were better than 1 that time.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
First pitch on its way. Popped up. Nunez is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. On to the 2nd inning now. First delivery to him on the way.
The first baseman.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Kemp. One down.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on day. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa.
Mancini.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Houston Astros get their 20th home win this year. Garrett Cole.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 7-4. As of today, the Astros are in second place in the AL West, while the Blue Jays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the Rays in extra innings, 9-6. Heading into the day, the Rays are in third place in the AL East, while the Angels are in last place in the AL West. The Seattle Mariners earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Houston Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-3. Tyler Glasnow won his 4th game thus far as the Rays pushed past the A's 3-2. The Mariners had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 9-0. The
Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. The Astros aim to notch their 7th win in. Here's D. Gordon now. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Gordon.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
First pitch, 7-16.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries to bunt his way out here, but this is a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They could do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1 and 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Line softly toward the hole. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Back up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out. Digging in, Domingo Santana. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
2 out, nobody on. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Throw is up the line as it gets away. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can. Not happy back there. Robinson Chirinos is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 4 for 13. Henniger, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Alex.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana has a play. 1 out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here's George Springer. Past battles with Mike Lee. He's 3 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fourth.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
To second for the force out, and the side is retired. In now the Mariners DH.
The designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Our final
this
line.
ball.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Mike Leake pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Mariners downed Houston 9-4. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Rays starting pitcher, number 34, grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping lead the Rays over the Rangers 2-1. The Angels combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-0. Xander Bogaerts really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 6-2. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases. The Royals got 18 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 9-3. The Baltimore Orioles held their opponent to just 2 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 3-1. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-4. The Detroit Tigers hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Nats 8-7. The Miami Marlins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-1. The Mets broke up their 5-game losing skid as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 7-5. David Bodie had 3 hits on the day as the Cubs got past the Reds 7-3. The Brewers put together 10 total hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-2. Hunter Renfroe plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Padres grabbed the victory over the Cardinals 13-8. Evan Longoria launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Charlie Morton got the win, number 7 thus far, as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 4-3. As of today, the Astros sit in second place in the American League West, while the Mariners are atop The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Houston Astros held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-0. Heading into the day, the Astros are in second place in the AL West, and the Angels are at the The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting out west in the American League, Tyler Naquin launched a pair of home runs while driving in 4 along the way as the Indians took down the Astros 5-2. The Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 6-2. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they dismantled the A's 9-0. Joey Gallo drove home 3 runs, leading Texas to victory over the Mariners 6-2. The Yankees went deep 4.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Alex Bregman is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. And there's a base hit on the line. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 23.
Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases.
Your attention, please.
So digging in now, DJ Stewart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the payoff pitch home. And a ground ball to third. Bregman fields it in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Play ball.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Now a ground ball and a chance for Trumbo over there at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up. 8-1 is the final tonight. The Stros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Fans, our final line score tonight.
Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. DJ LeMahieu, the American. So striding in, Michael Brantley, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Michael Brantley.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the flag court and gone.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Stewart is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jonathan.
They find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-2, the final total today. The Astros crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Garrett Cole records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Houston Astros tallied 5 home runs overall as they stomped the Brewers 16-7. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central. They're 15 games back, while the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West. They trail first by 4 games. The Chicago Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-2. Heading into the day, the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League's Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd, while the Mariners are atop the American League West, 4 games up. The Texas Rangers got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-4. In the standings, the Yankees are leading the American League East. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd, and the Rangers are in
Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. We wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers. Christian Yelich looks to gain ground in the race for a national. So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. He'll get a start. Out to you.
Guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about
2 gone now.
Batting fourth.
Here's George Springer, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Aguilar in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bregman is off at first with 2 away. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Houston, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
So they catch a break here. Cain is aboard after the misplay following the strikeout.
That's shortstop.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
The first baseman.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. His line against Justin Verlander, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Cain at second. Yelich on at first with 2 down. And he misses with it 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2 down, runners at first and second. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch hit on the ground down the first baseline. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Second and third, 2 away. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
Batting seventh, the right
at the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he drops it. But the recovery throw will be in time. Deferred. Striding into
the Brewers, no fielder.
2, the final score tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Brent Suter earns his 8th victory of the season. Josh Hader. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Josh Reddick has a single, a double, and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest one to get in the cycle, the triple. This is pulled into right, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. And 11.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Colorado Rockies put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-4. In the standings, the Rockies have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. And the Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In the National League wildcard game, the Colorado Rockies hit 3 long balls as they took down the Nationals in Washington, as they will now continue their postseason run and move on to play in the National League Division Series. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild-card game. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. At the plate, Alex Bregman. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Alex.
Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Striding in, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Sale sets. Here he comes 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Ready with the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
That is third.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi.
Leading off, for the Red Sox, no left fielder.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
For the victorious Boston
well, when you're